Danté, you have a really interesting, I mean, everybody's story is interesting, but you probably have had the longest run of actually probably all of us on this call. So tell us about your UNL story. How did you get connected to the organization? How long have you been with us? Just tell us a little bit more.
I've been a part of New Look since I was 12 years old, 23 now. So
Wow.
how I found out about it was actually it was like an after school program. It was called 21st Century. And this is one thing when Usher was getting ready to do like one of them tours. And it was like, we're only picking 2 kids to be a part of this program or whatever. I'm like, all right, I'm about to apply. I was always that kid anyway, so I'm about to apply. And then I end up applying. And then ever since then, the rest was history. Like, I got put on my first flight with New Look. I done trained over thousands of kids across the country. Just it's so much that it's just so hard to put it in.
You've done a whole lot. So talk to us about the training piece. Tell us about the trainings you've done.
The trainings is probably one of my favorite parts, honestly, is being able to travel across the country and see other youth, you know what I'm saying, that look like myself, African-American youth, even not your African-American youth, but just being able to see other kids that, you know, come from impoverished neighborhoods and different backgrounds of life, and just, you know, encourage them to be, you know, the leaders of tomorrow. They basically are the future. You know, we used to always get told, y'all are the future of tomorrow. And then I'm 23, like, whoa, you might be the next doctor, you might be the next teacher, or you might be, you know, I never knew and took that, you know, serious until I started getting older and started becoming an adult and started seeing how important it was. But the training is an experience like no other, man. Just seeing kids come out their shells, like they won't sing or dance in front of nobody. And then by the end of the day, they up there on the stage in front of the whole school, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. So that's one of the.
So let me brag on you a little bit. So with the with the Powered by Service trainings, and you know, it's something to have trained thousands. You hear that number, it's just something to, you know, you're real humble with it, but that's thousands of young people. We touched on it earlier about Powered by Service, which is a peer-to-peer training. So you as a young person, you as a high school student, you as a college student, we're going across the country to train 8th and 9th graders about how to recognize their spark and about branding and so on. So tell us, so I know that I've met you on a few of the different trips, right? Like I've seen you on different trips. So tell us about some of the other trips that you've been on with New Look and kind of the personal side of those trips and the business side.
Okay, I've been blessed with the opportunity to go to Texas, Florida, Washington, D.C., Ohio, New York, Atlanta, Virginia. It's a lot, man.
A lot. So tell me, so was it the MIT retreat? I know you've done the Powered by Service, but you've been to the MIT retreat, you've been to the summit. Tell us about your experiences there.
The MIT retreat is something I'm not, like, that is an experience in itself, because it's basically like you get to see all the kids that you either helped train or they train with you. And basically, like, we go to professional development sessions. So like our previous trip, we actually went to San Francisco, California, and Oakland, where we actually did something with FedEx. It was like a professional development, just resume building, interview skills, just professionalism in the workspace, just, you know, not allowing yourself to just be confined to one idea or thing. So that was one of the biggest like business takeaways I took, because as a college kid, that's not something you always taught. You know, you just go to class, look for internships. But going, like, some of our kids in New Look got jobs with FedEx by just going to the events out there. So that's one of the biggest things I can't say, like, on the business side, that I was exposed to, just the different opportunities and broadening my network and just meeting different people.
So that brings up a question of, what do you think that New Look has provided you, or what kind of experience or skills or characteristics has New Look helped to nurture within you through these experiences?
Mainly, man, be yourself, man. Be yourself. Don't be afraid to grow within yourself, but be yourself. You know, like, they used to call me Happy Feet because I like dancing. You know what I'm saying? I used to, like, just So I honestly can say like they allowed me to become, you know, a better young man and understanding that there's different components to life than just what did I see. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, so you know it's rough there growing up in Detroit. So just being able to be the first person in my family to graduate high school, go to college, just see life differently. You know, New Look must have exposed me to a lifestyle of that.
That is so amazing, Danté. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Miss LaToya. That is just, I mean, you experienced a lot of firsts. I know when we talked the other day, you talked about that, but the fact that you're the first to graduate from high school, go to college, and you threw out a number, you know, like you certified almost like 10,000 youths. Did you?
It might be
number that right? It was in the neighborhood of that.
Yeah, it might be there because I remember like when we went to Florida, it was about 1,000 a day, somewhere around there. Like it was somewhere around there, like 1,000 a day. So that was just one trip. It was a point in time where we had a sessions where we hit like 4 high schools in 1 week. So somewhere around like 10,000. It might be more. I've been in it since I was 12, and I started traveling my 9th grade year of high school. So all the way up until now. So it could be around there 10,000, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, so Danté, you truly are transforming. You're part of the again transforming youth so they can change the world. And so thank you for sharing your story. Ms. LaToya, I know certainly has more questions because again, you represent since you were 12, right? And now you're 23. I'm 23 also. I must have been just
kidding. And I was just gonna share just one last thing, because I know that we're up on time, but I just wanted to, you know, tell Danté how proud I am. You know, I'm really proud of you, just the young man that you have grown into. I can't wait to see what you do and who you become. And I will say that, you know, it's a simple story, a small, very, very seemingly small thing, but it says something to me about you. When we were at the summit a couple of years ago, and it was time for lunch or something like that, and there was a vegan food truck, and you had never had vegan food before, and I said, oh, Danté, come through, you know, get up on this, get this good food. And you know, you were reluctant, and you were like, I don't know about this, but you gave it a try. And you ended up liking it. And I think that is, you know, part of what we do. We introduce you to different things, and it's for the young people to take advantage of these opportunities. And, you know, it was so small, but it was just like, you know, that's part of what makes you amazing. So I really, just my final words, just really thanking you for being who you are. Can't wait to see who you become. And same thing goes for Hannah and Brianna. And Ryan, I cannot wait to see who you become, because I'm getting to see it in process. You're amazing. You're incredible. Thank you for sharing your stories. Thank you for giving us of yourselves. Thanks for taking time out of your Sunday.
But thank you. If I could say one thing,
absolutely,
go ahead, Danté.
I would just tell any, you know, young people that is out there watching, or parents that might be interested of, you know, allowing your kids to be a part of something like this. But any advice to y'all, man, just be yourself. Life is very challenging. It's all different journeys. We all got different decks of cards of how we was built. And take care of your mental health. Continue to broaden your network, because your network is your net worth. And you know, you surround yourself around people that wants to see you win, not just want to just turn up and do all the, you know, the kid stuff. You can have fun in life, but also know how to take care of your responsibilities and priorities. So any parents out there, you know, looking to add your kids to this is a great program. Like I said, I've been in it for 11 years. My mama don't just trust me with any and everybody. I've been all across the country with these people. I was actually supposed to go out the country with New Look, but I couldn't because of football camp. So be yourself, man. Don't allow somebody to put a cap over your creativity. Don't be suppressed by the social norms, and just continue to grow as a person.
Well, don't let anybody cap your creativity, and don't be confined by these social norms. I think we need to put that on a t-shirt, Danté.
Just I give my if y'all
get your credit, right?
You already know. Asking the right questions, making the right statements.
I am so inspired by you, Danté. This has just been such an amazing conversation. So as Ms. LaToya said, thank you so much for sharing. And We look forward to the great things that you're going to continue to do and the impact that you're going to continue to make. So thank you for spending your Sunday with us. And we look forward to catching up with you real soon.
For sure. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
yes, yes.